Hi, this is TapCat, and welcome to part 30 of Let's Play XCOM 2 with the Alien Hunters DLC. We're going to go ahead and go to another alien facility. It's Operation Winterfall. And I've already picked out our squad. We're going to be bringing a pair of specialists, a pair of grenadiers, and then our top ranger, Daria, and our one healthy high-level sharpshooter. I would actually swap out a specialist for a second sharpshooter, but unfortunately the only one that's out of the hospital that could come is a squatty, so that's not really very tempting. These alien facilities, it tends to be a little rough, and I can't really afford to carry a squatty from this one.
In position for deployment.
Local resistance forces tipped us to the location of an alien facility tied to the Avatar project operating out of this area. We're going in to shut it down, permanently. Approach the target and place the X4 charges at the designated position. Then move to a safe distance for detonation. If we can take out that facility, we might just buy ourselves some time. Menace 1-5. Target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position and place the X4 charges.
Okay. No sweat. It's not that far. What could go wrong? Okay. Is this the border? Yes. All right, good. I like that. So I'll bring her up here for starters. Wow. What took so long? Okay, well, I generally really don't like it, you know, when we find somebody right at the entrance this way. But I will say that, you know, when it's just a couple of aliens, it's not so terrible. Okay, this kind of sucks that I can't get here. You know, I actually would like to spring this ambush right now. Is that realistic? I don't know. Like, basically, we would have to fight without cover, you know, and just like move up. But I don't like that they could move away. I don't know. I guess I'm just going to have to suck it up. Yeah. Never mind. There's just virtually no cover, and if we missed a few shots, like, wow, that would be bad. So, I think what I'll do is, you know, just look for some... Okay, well, this is getting awkward. Where are they? Ah. Yeah, this sucks. Alright, well, I'm going to move her around this corner. Now, unfortunately, if I come here, she runs risk of being flanked. And this stupid tree stump, we don't get the full cover. So I could come here. It's a little scary though. Those guys could potentially flank her if they come our way. So maybe to safeguard against that. Boy, this is a thickly wooded area, I must say. Let me do this. I'll come here and go on Overwatch. And then I'll bring her here. So if they do flank, they'll be far enough forward. These guys will have some good Overwatch shots. By the way, I should point out, before I started recording, I did buy one battle scanner for 35 supplies, and I equipped it to her. So traditionally, I'm not very good about using things like battle scanners. Oh, those guys are moving away. That's kind of helpful, actually. But they're moving away too, and I didn't necessarily want that. Because I do want to attack somebody. And I don't see them, you know, being practical. They're too far. Alright, Daria. Well, you might as well come up. Wow. So this area, yeah, this is kind of a thing. But it doesn't seem like they could see us back here at all. So, like, I could move someone else here. Problem is, these guys are very likely to just keep going that way. I mean, I could do that. But that's stupid because, you know, the codex will see me. So if I was going to do that, what I would do is I would run and gun and come over here. I think the biggest issue with that... Okay, hold on. Maybe I can even do this. Let me bring you here, because I think we could flank these guys. Okay, they're not flanked, but that's pretty good. I may do this. Because there's only two. It isn't, you know, some big, huge group that we have to take out here. That's not good. Can you come anywhere that would do me any good? Let's try here. Okay, I'm going to put her on Overwatch. And then I'm going to move her here. I'm pretty sure she'll be able to see those guys. Yes.
Covering now.
Then I'll move her forward. I do like that we have, you know, pretty much exclusively the full cover. Pretty sure I want to start with her. The only thing that sucks is I'd like to use her on the Mouton, not the Viper. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to run and gun with her, and I'm going to come here. And then... Oh, I see. I lost sight of that one completely. Okay, I'll go ahead and put her on Overwatch. And then, how do I want to do this? I'll put you on Overwatch. I don't feel like I have to have a grenade this time. I really don't. Not just for a group of two. So... yeah. Okay. Let me put her on Overwatch since she won't be chasing anybody down. Let's get this party started. That was a good start. And he'll be easier to hit thanks to hollow targeting for everybody else. So I don't expect him to last long. Yep. And now with everybody else firing at the Viper, I feel like, you know, we should have this. And that's awesome. She was the one who didn't even have a shot at first. So beautiful. Beautiful.
By the numbers.
You know, part of me wants to just come grab that. That's probably a really foolish thing to do. Are we on a new turn? Is that what happened? Yeah, okay. Okay, before anyone takes an action,
Absolutely.
I'm going to come pick this up. A pair of Alarium cores. That isn't
Got the package.
bad. That's not great. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to have much choice but to move her at this juncture. But I have other business to attend to. I'm going to leave the codex alone, except I'll blow out her cover. But what I really want to do is this.
Grenade out.
We're going to bust these guys up, get rid of their armor, get rid of their cover. Basically make them easy pickings for everybody on the squad. And I think, yeah, again, I think I'm content to kind of leave the codex alone. But I tell you what we'll do. We'll use up other people's shots first. Whew, okay. Yeah, that could have gone better. Hey, that's not good. I'm just now realizing how few people actually have shots. Okay, is that enough damage that the fire will finish him reliably? It's not guaranteed. XCOM. Okay, hold on. Wow. I may actually have to take some chances that I normally would not take. I think that's where we're at. Yeah. She could kill him guaranteed as long as she gets the shot. So the most important thing becomes killing the other Muton. And this will at least put hollow targeting on him. Okay, it did considerably better than that. So now I don't need to fear.
On my way.
I'm creating a cluster here that the codex will find irresistible when it comes to casting her little
That's how it's done.
your weapon is disabled thing. Now, I am not going to shoot at her with Daria. Don't want to do that. I think what I'll do is I'll come here.
On my way.
I do hope I don't trigger anything. That would be very bad. Okay.
They're on the move.
Yep. So, again, I've said this before. You know, it's a pain when they do that. But it doesn't send anybody to the hospital or the morgue. So, well, by and large, I'm okay with it. Okay, I would have liked to have hit it a little harder than that, but you know, it's okay. The other thing that I wish is that I felt a little more comfortable moving Daria closer to this thing, because that's in a really awkward spot. Remember, there was a group over this way, and I don't have run and gun right now, so let's do this.
Heading out.
That's a pair of turrets, right? If it is, yeah. Damn it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I have a 98% chance to hit, and if I hit, I'll kill that codex. And this will not use one of my actions, so I'm going to do it. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's unfortunate, to put it mildly. Okay, I just wanted to see. So there's no way that with a grenade I could hit both of these. That's just not going to happen. So unfortunately what that means is I just got to move back and reload. And then move back and reload. And then one more time. Actually, you know what? Before I move her... Oh, you can't go behind cover. You can come here, but you won't be able to fire. So if you move here, you won't be able to fire. Yeah, that sucks. All right, I'll come here.
Moving out.
That's really unfortunate. You know, one of the few that has ammo, and I don't get to use it. Okay. I'll come here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Trying not to let him get too many easy flanks, but with the stupid teleporting, I mean, they will do what they want.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't really stop that. Now, I can't leave her here. Like, honestly, I could just get her killed. She's behind half cover with 2 turrets. So, if I come here, at least she's not facing the turrets anymore. So I think that's what I need to do. If one of the codexes shoot her, then that's one thing. But taking a shot from a codex and 2 of those other things, she'll just be dead. So.
All right, that one hurt.
Okay, not really. That wasn't too bad. Dodge is awesome. Wow. So, yeah, again, I'm grateful. Just imagine if, you know, she had to worry about the, hold on. Sorry. I can't focus on both things at the same time. You know what I'm trying to say.
Whatever you say.
Okay, can I do this? Yeah, I improved my chance a bit. I think I hit it. Oh, brother. I hit it, but I didn't kill it. All right, well, we'll try again. Got it.
Not too shabby.
Okay, so one thing that's definitely happening this turn is I am healing Daria. That's non-negotiable. Okay. Now, she actually has a decent shot at this thing, so, you know.
I might have winged him.
You know what's funny is how an ability like dodge, when I dodge an attack, I think it's so cool. But then when I shoot at someone and they dodge, it's just the most annoying thing ever.
Only the best.
And somehow the ability just does not seem nearly as cool. I don't know why that
Moving to
is.
position.
Now, I don't... Oh, she can see them. Well, that's actually a problem. Okay, but it does give me a chance to test this. Now, unfortunately... Okay, because of where she's at, I can't even get it, I don't think. Maybe I'm hitting... But I'm definitely only hitting one, and... I don't know. Looking at that area of effect, I don't see that hitting both, no matter what I do. So, I tell you what. I'm going to just pull back.
Okay.
Make sure they can't see her. We're going to move some of these guys forward.
On the move.
And try to get ready to do, you know, some damage next turn.
Come get some.
I'm not really worried about her ammo, so... Okay, but I am worried about hers. I just realized, do I have an all-female squad? I think so. Obviously, we have men, you know, in our pool of soldiers. But, yeah, I didn't even consider that this particular group was an all-female affair. That's fine.
Heading out.
All right, let's move up. So she still can't see those things. So, yeah, this is awkward. No cover up here. Maybe this is cover, but I don't want to risk, you know, revealing whatever will be revealed to get there.
Seems doable. Affirmative. Covering now. Tired of waiting around.
All right, I'll reload her.
Let's rock.
And I'll reload her.
Let's do this.
I'm trying to figure out. So if I moved here, can I see it? No. See, ideally, I would take a space where I could see one, but not the other.
Affirmative. Covering now.
If you're wondering, the reason that I'm not attacking this turn is because I moved my sharpshooter into position. We're going to do it this turn. So, let me try coming
Heading to that
here.
location.
Yeah, okay. I'm willing to do this. Well, that hurts.
Sit up.
I got the hollow targeting, which is nice. But the fact that, you know, it still has full armor is really going to make this more difficult. And there is no cover for her to go to. So I tell you what, we're going to get serious about moving her forward. I'll go ahead and take this shot since I don't see that thing losing any armor this turn. Oof.
Hit the armor.
Oh, that's not great. Crap. And I already know you can't see it from there. I think you can see it from here. Well, I might as well give it 2 targets to shoot at. We'll both fire at it next time. And I'll bring her around this corner. Although, that's kind of a waste. That's probably a better spot for her. But one way or another, we're going to kill this thing next turn. Let's get some Overwatch. I still remember there was a group that went that way. Okay.
That was close.
I'm grateful it missed, though. Okay, so once again, I'm going to start with Leah. She did a little better this time.
Bring up the armor.
Oh, and the tricky little devil had Overwatch, too. Okay, we're making some headway now. So what's it down to? 4 health. That's actually still not terrible. For it, I mean. Okay, let me think. You know what? I wouldn't mind getting her some XP. I just got to be careful of that other one. That's the problem. Okay, let me do this. I can move Daria here. Man, I'm terrified of revealing another group, but... Okay, so she's got a good chance, but I want her.
On my
I
way.
assume she can see it from here. Yeah. 100%. But 1 damage short. Story of my life. Alright. I mean, she was the only really low-level one that I brought, so... You know, I mean, I want the captains promoted and everything, too, so... I'll just fire with Daria. Oh, I missed.
Adjusting aim.
Okay. That's not good. Crap.
Let's do
Alright,
this.
I'm going to start... Yeah, you can't see. So... I'm kind of down to like... Do I want to take a risk like this? I don't know, man. I mean, if I miss, yikes. At least those guys are behind full cover, but...
Understood.
I'm going to be
Moving out.
ballsy. We have a very high chance, 93%. Yeah. You know, you just can't count on them missing a bunch of times in a row. So, I knew she'd have a high chance. And I thought it was worth the risk, but it was definitely a risk. I mean, she could have got cut to pieces. But see, that is one thing where I feel like having
Handle that.
the armor that we've got now, it makes such a big difference because you can kind of afford to take a risk like that because it's so much less likely that being wrong is fatal.
Finally.
Whereas when we just, oh, wait, I forgot. I literally forgot that we had to worry about that other one. And I also like completely lost sight of the fact that I was moving her where she'd be flanked by it. So basically, we need to kill it this time, and my sniper won't be able to fire at it. So I need to kill this like right now. And she won't be able to help, which normally she would. Now, she's got 100%, but the problem is I need to do more damage before that's going to matter. And I'm not 100% sure. You know what? I'm going to do kind of the same thing. We have the entire squad, other than the sharpshooter, that can do this. And, you know, I don't believe that thing's living through this turn. Oh, the damn tree is blocking her. Oh, that's annoying. I'll tell you what scares me is I don't want to, I just don't want to reveal anything, that's all.
On my way.
Okay, Daria, kill this thing, would you? Thanks.
That's right.
That's right. And you can even, you know, at least move back behind a little cover. I'll put her on Overwatch.
Got it covered.
And I'll put her on Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
And I'll put you on Overwatch, even though it's just a pistol. Okay. So I'm trying to think. We killed 2 groups, I believe. And then the 2 turrets. So I don't want to say so far so good or anything that would jinx me, but at least so far we haven't, you know, gotten beat up. Okay, now I do remember there was a group that went somewhere over this way. So, where are they? That's the question.
Not a problem.
I would prefer not to come in here until we have kind of settled that question. One thing that makes that awkward is how little cover there is over this way,
Moving on target
which I
location.
don't love. I do have a battle scanner I could use. I think what I'll do for the moment is I'm going to avoid moving anywhere for the rest of this turn, you know, that would reveal anybody.
Scanning. On Overwatch.
We'll kind of move from our current positions to
I'm ready.
okay, you need a reload pretty badly. I do have those battle scanners too, so I would say maybe, you know, this is the kind of situation that I brought them for.
Okay.
Okay. And you need a reload. And
Back online.
so quite a few reloads. Well, I guess we found them. Technically, they found her.
Not good.
I am grateful that, you know, they took off for so long. Clearly, we don't want to leave her where she's at. But for the moment, it's not the worst. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So, where's Leah? Because I think she's closer. Or, actually, that was Leah. So, you have both of your grenades left. We actually haven't really needed a lot of grenades. A little anxious moving this far forward, especially with this guy here, but I think right now it's kind of more important. Oh, that's a problem. So because of the hole in the roof, I'm only going to hit one if I do that. I do have run and gun up, and I might use it on this guy. That's not the worst idea ever. Wow, Leah, your shots kind of suck. Almost as bad as the cover you can go to. All right, let's come over here. So I could hit that officer pretty good. I could use the mimic beacon. You know, I think given how difficult this is going to be, that's not a bad idea. So let's say we're going to do that. And now what I want to do is I can act a little bit more freely. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's not good enough. And I'm just going to, you know, see how many of these guys I can kill. Or assuming I can. Okay, so that's one down. Because who knows, maybe I won't even need to. I think I will. I'm pretty sure I will. Now, you can move forward.
Let's move already.
Okay. And the only reason to not take that shot is if I believe that I'll shoot with a hollow target attack first. I think, let me just check. Who has the mimic beacon? What I need to make sure of, see, this is what concerns me. I'm not sure this thing can see it. Oh, wait. He should be able to see that. Okay. Okay. Then in that case, I don't even feel like I have to move her. So we're going to take our best shots here. The other thing I could do is I could just use the plasma grenade on this clown. They'd both suffer drop damage, but then it'll be harder for me to, yeah, I don't think I want to do that. All right, here's what we're going to do. Oh, wow. Well, at least she targeted him, but still, that's, you know, crap, quite frankly. Can you do better? Please tell me she wasn't the one with the beacon. I don't think she was. No, it's Tara. Okay. Okay. Oh, right, right. You can't do anything but move. You get as close as you can. Really want this guy dead, so the next turn we can just focus all of our fire. All right, hold on. Oh my God. Oh, he's on fire. It's okay. Okay, is there anyone else who gets to do anything? Just the mimic beacon? Yeah, okay. So that's fine. I'll go ahead and throw this one up here. And that should be enough to keep him busy. It was supposed to be here. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Well, hell. Oh, that's crap. That is crap, man. That's the square I clicked it on. Ugh. Well, I'll come here. He's going to use a grenade. I just realized I went next to the explosive, but hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt me. Is he going to go after the mimic beacon? I guess he is. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I was afraid it wasn't going to work. Ooh, boy. That was scary. All right, Leah, if you would be so kind as to soften him up. And let me see. I don't think she's been promoted yet. So let's try again to get her a kill. She's definitely the lowest ranking person we brought on this outing, but I don't think she got it again. Oh well, whatever. I'll go ahead and reload. My free ones are used up. I don't think I need to worry too much about Overwatch. I think this was the last of the patrols. And now I think what we're looking at is that there will either be a last group inside where we need to plant the charges, or we'll have reinforcements come after we plant the charges. Possibly both. That is certainly a thing that could happen. Okay, we could come up here. Well, let's come here first. Okay, so no one can see you from there. Where's Daria? Oh, she's way over here. Well, okay. I'm going to dash her here. And hopefully no one... Oh, God, that's scary.
You're near the target position.
Okay, let's bring this back up. That does kind of convince me, though, that I don't want to have anybody else, like, come over this way. And in fact, let me think. I think what I would want to do is have like a couple people on the door. I'd like a couple people up on the roof. I just want to be careful. Like, I don't want to split up too much, you know. But I would like to be able to cover different angles in here. So I think what I'll do is I'll kind of keep her here. And I'll keep her with her. Maybe we'll put them on this window or something. And then Leah can be one of the ones that either covers the door or the roof. I don't think I'm going to need more than 5 shots. We'll bring you here.
Roger that.
Yeah, put her on the door. Okay. So, let's think. No telling, really, if there's going to be anybody. Oh, wait, I know. I haven't used one of these damn things. Let's throw it inside. Anyone home? Huh? Wait, did I see? Oh! Are you out back? Is that what it is? You little sneak. I don't know if there's only 2 or if that's just the very edge of, you know, the thing. The effect. Okay, well, I tell you what. I think I'm safe if I come here. I shouldn't trigger them. Okay. Now, I see somebody with a ton of armor up there. Oh, wow. You can barely get up there. How about you, Leah? All right, well, here, I tell you what. I don't... Now, all of a sudden, like, going inside just doesn't seem that good to me. We can't really get out there very easily. So I'm kind of thinking we just want to come up here.
Will do.
And again, I don't really see any way to trigger them from here. Yeah, okay. I shouldn't put it that way. That's a little too strong. But okay.
Go, go, go!
So I think we just probably want to bring the whole squad up here and like drop down on these SOBs next time. feel like that's actually more effective. Since we have the advantage in knowing where they're at, that's actually, you know, a rare luxury for me. And I'd be the first to say I have my biases. Like there's things that I should probably do more often. Battle scanners are one of those.
Moving.
You know, in other words, you're more effective. And we'll try and spread our wings a little bit. Okay, so they're moving over this way. Interesting. Interesting. So they're on patrol. Now, I don't like the fact, you know, that she won't be able to get to them easily. Did they have any way to get to us? There's a ladder here. So, where's Daria? Does she have run and gun? She does. So, if I came here, let's see what happens.
This thing looks ready to smash something.
Is that an our atmosphere?
Those emissions could be toxic. I advise caution, Commander.
So, I knew or strongly suspected we had a shield bearer. I did not think we had an Andromedan too. Then there's the trooper. Okay. Well, what's my priority here? I think that's a pretty key question. I could use a plasma grenade on both of these two, and I don't even think I have to move her to the front. Can I possibly hit the other guy? Probably not with the same grenade. Wow, I just get these brief flashes. Boy. Okay, if I can actually just get this, I'm going to do this. We're going to shred a total of 4 armor off these 2 guys. And, you know, she's staying behind full cover, which is pretty awesome. I mean, you didn't even begin to put a dent in this idiot's health, but whatever. That's not really my primary concern right now. So, I kind of want to get rid of the shield bearer here first, I think. You know what? Who's got the frost bomb? Did I not equip the frost bomb? I could have swore that I did. Wow, but I didn't. All right, well, that was an oversight, and a fairly bad one, I might add. Okay. Well, I tell you what. I'm just going to move her here, and I'm going to shoot the shield bearer. Done. Beautiful.
You see that?
Now, I've still got her. See, I very much do not have any desire to cluster up to the point that this guy gets to have his way with all of us super easily. If I move forward, my concern is, can he come up, climb the ladder, and shoot? If I come here, I'm pretty sure I'm okay, but then I don't know if I can get the grenade where I want it. That's the problem. So I have a much better chance if I like come here or something like that, but then I worry that I'm putting her more at risk. All right, I tell you what, I'm going to come here because I'm almost positive that this thing would shield her if he comes up, because I don't think he could move more than a step or two after doing it. Now what I wanted to see, let me switch this angle. Is there any way I can hit both these guys? Yes. Yes, there is. So I'll do that. That'll get rid of the last of his armor. And it will hurt the trooper. I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to prioritize killing the trooper, because if I kill him, he's going to stay dead. Whereas obviously the other guy will not. I'm more than a little worried about moving forward here. She has an 84% chance. Does frostbite end my turn? I'm going to try this. I really don't know what this is going to do. Okay. It just is frozen. Well, that's awesome. And I still get to go? Wow, that's awesome. Oh, man, because he's such a damage machine. That is sweet. So I'll go ahead and move back just to be safe, although I don't think I need to. And then what I'll do is I'll move her up. Now that I don't have to worry about him doing his area attack. And we'll just shoot. Put the beat down on this guy.
No problem, boss.
I think she even has, yeah, she can do lightning hands. And then a pistol shot. So he doesn't have a lot of health now. Wow. Wait till this turn. Okay. I'm just going to finish him with this. And then everybody else will just go to work.
Too shabby.
We all saw that thing go down.
This is actually pretty sweet. You know, I feel like this was almost a perfect setup. As I say, I've never really been a big user of battle scanners and stuff, but knowing where it was and getting this position up on the roof, like all these shots are 100%. You know, like we just controlled this fight from the beginning.
Heading out.
So, really awesome. I just, I don't, yeah, there's like no chance that this guy is living through this turn. Okay, so these are the only two left. I'll go ahead and try to get Daria the kill. Beautiful.
That's right.
Okay. Well, I'll come back over this way.
Heading out.
So the funny thing is the mission's not over because we have to blow this dump. But that's okay.
On target
I'm
position now.
fairly confident we've killed everything that's here.
Hostiles advancing on our
Oh, okay. But see, that's not a problem either.
Menace 1-5, be advised, we've picked up hostile reinforcements inbound on your position.
Yeah, I love it when this happens. So here's what we're going to do. Oh, I shouldn't have moved her. I moved her before I realized it was her. So that was just stupid. But we're just going to get really close to where these guys come down. And put everybody on Overwatch. And this is going to get really bloody really quickly for these guys.
Moving out. Come get some.
Like, it really doesn't even matter, you know, what makes up this group. It's going to die. Not necessarily all on the Overwatch, but very quickly. And I'm guessing this is the last enemy we're going to see. After this, we can just plant the charges and go home. Hi! Surprise!
Advent forces sighted.
Oh my god, no way she would miss that shot.
Yeah.
She should have had 100% chance to do that, or damn close to it. That's ridiculous. I can't get over how many of these are misses. Well, the officer's already dead. He's going to figure that out in a second. Okay. Okay. Where's Daria? All right. He's burning, so I don't really need to worry about that. But you, on the other hand, oh, isn't that cute? You're standing right next to that. But the funny thing is, I'll do more damage if I just hit him like this. So, screw it. And he's on fire, right? Yeah. What's his health, though? 3. So I can't count on that. So I tell you what. I'll bring her over here. And not you. Wait, she can't. Oh, brother. All right. Well, I want to make sure she gets credit for the kill. So I'm going to do this. If I blow the tank, I'm not positive that she'll get it. Now.
Moving to position.
I'm not even gonna deal with the fact that he's on fire and he's gonna die anyway. We're just gonna kill him
Enemy down.
the other way. Now, you come here
Sure thing.
and say hello. Oh, all right. Well, that's why
Running dry on ammo.
I kept other people ready, waiting. All right.
Enemy destroyed.
Menace 1-5, we're not picking up any additional contacts near the AO. Proceed to plant the X4 charges and move to evac.
Double time.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna try to knock this out. Normally, you know, I wouldn't dash down there after literally everyone else in the squad had taken their turn, but
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges are armed. Move to the extraction point for immediate evac.
okay. We'll set it down here. I think everyone could probably just get out this turn. So she can come there.
Solid copy.
And she can come
On my
there.
way.
And she can come here.
Got it covered.
Yep, that's fine.
Stepping off. Go, go, go.
And you want to come down.
I'm going.
And now we'll just
I'm going.
ride that whirly bird on out of here.
Getting out of here.
And if I'm not mistaken, this was a flawless mission. We took no wounds.
Packing it in.
We were fired at by the turrets.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges detonated.
That's beautiful. Oh, one soldier was wounded. My mistake. My mistake. I did not remember that. Honestly, even now, I'm having a hard time remembering when that happened exactly. But that's all right. It's all right. Hopefully they weren't hurt too bad. They won't be out of action long. But honestly, compared to a lot of missions we've had, I'm pretty okay with one person being wounded because, man, we've gotten beat up. And we've had so many deaths. I can't take it. I really can't. I need I needed to go a little better than that. So I'm certainly trying to, play well and not make stupid mistakes that do lead to people dying. I tell you, the battle scanner might be something I really need to learn to love too. It was very helpful in this instance. I'd be the first to acknowledge that. I tried using whatever they called it in Enemy Unknown, Enemy Within, and I just could never get value out of it. I tried again and again, and I just sucked at using it. So, all right, nice to see Daria is only lightly wounded. Oh, I remember now. She got hit. I think it was for like 2. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought I remember her dodging an attack.
The alien facility now stands in ruin, Commander. Excellent work. Your efforts will no doubt slow the aliens' progress towards the Avatar project. Okay, so this is disappointing that the progress bar is only going to drop by 1. But, the flip side is it did still drop by 1. And now there's only 2 sites, that are working against us. So, it is what it is. Now, as I remember, wasn't I on the verge of finishing something? Maybe not. I thought I was. But I must have finished it. Okay. I don't think I'm going to do that. I have 155 alloys. Let's try to make contact.
For the Eastern U.S. precinct.
I want to keep extending our network pretty badly. That's how we're going to get to more sites quickly as they crop up, and they will keep cropping up. It'll also give us more resources. We'll get more supplies every month. Okay, well, this certainly didn't take long, so I can go get a bunch of supplies and counter something, we don't know what. I can get an engineer and stop them from building a new facility. Well, no. I don't stop them, it just delays it for 4 weeks. Or I can prevent armor and get another scientist. And I wouldn't mind a scientist. I honestly don't really know. I think I'm actually tempted to do this one because it's the lower difficulty level. I wouldn't mind a little bit, like a mission that has fewer things that we have to deal with. Let me see. This is protect the device. Destroy the alien relay. I actually kind of like the destroy missions more than recovering items. Protect the device often goes well. All right, I honestly don't know what I'll pick. I'll think about it, and we'll decide when we come back. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time.